Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. It's that time of the month. It's Knives of the Month. So this month, December, I have been keeping track of my most carry knives and my most used knives, and this happens to be them. Kind of an eclectic bunch of old and a little bit of new. And one flashlight, which I don't usually put a flashlight on this, although sometimes I do, especially once I've gotten a new one and I'm like getting up to review it. It's been a while since I've gotten a new flashlight. But this Wuon X2 Pro definitely deserves a spot on this month's list. First, I'm going to ask you to smash that like button, leave a comment, really helps the channel. And as always, thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys rock. So, do you know how sometimes, and coming in at number 6, do you guys know how sometimes you lose a knife, but then you don't even realize you lost it? Like, I think I lost this knife for at least a month. I maybe longer. I don't know when the last time I saw it, and then I thought about it for some reason. I think because I was looking for my maple burl green knives, and I realized this guy was missing. And then the very next morning, I found it. And then I proceeded to carry it a lot because I had just found it. This is the Iron River from Bark River Knives. Very nice mosaic pins in there. Very small little EDC knife. It's a knife that I don't carry enough and I don't think about enough as a everyday EDC type knife. I think I need to get a sheath for it made. If One of the things that I learned this year is that with a fixed blade knife, it's better to have a knife that has a micarta handle or a plain handle because you'll tend to use it more. This is really a show-stopping piece, and I absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong. I love this maple burl, green and yellow maple burl with these mosaic pins in this blade shape. This is an awesome, beautiful knife. I don't think I necessarily want to be taking this around with me through the woods as much as I would something that would take damage better. But then again, I have been carrying it. Once I found it, I kept it in my pocket a lot. Yeah, it's just a great blade shape, almost a Tonto where the tip comes up higher than the ridge, but not. But it's got the same kind of blade shape, big swooping curve, just makes it very usable. So anyway, yeah, I've been carrying this guy around. Forgot I had it. Then I realized I lost it, and then I found it. The next guy is the Migron. I'm going to blank on the name. The name is just flashing up right now. This guy came in as one of my knives of the year. It is, and I was mainly carrying it this month because I needed to review it and check it out. But it also stayed in my pocket because I liked it so much, and I like the action. I like how it falls shut. I like the access to the liner lock, something small. Love the mill titanium. This is hollow grind 14C28N. I don't know of any other. I don't have any other Migrons. Maybe Migrons has hollow grinds all the time, but I feel like it's not a usual grind for them, and it is makes it very slicey. And it's got this Warrenclyffe type blade with a little bit of belly, which is one of my favorite shapes ever. Proud on the inside liners here around the beautiful blue micarta. $50. There's a link down below if you want to get one. Definitely worth it. So yeah, check that out. Next, this is just a very practical knife, and because of its black micarta handle, makes it very easy to carry, super slim in the pocket, and with the thumb scallop, makes it very easy to keep around me. A lot of nice belly. This is the Very Good Knife Company Tradition Junior. They just moved shop. I don't think he has any up right now, but I think this is a model he makes often. You can see that I've used it a lot. This is 80CV. He makes models of this in Nitro V as well. Very easy to use knife. The handle is a little slim for me, but then again, the way that I use it and the way that it disappears in my pocket makes it perfectly fine. And this is screaming sharp. I haven't done anything to this besides strop it. Really like the belly, hollow grind. I really like this, and it comes with this taco sheath, which is great. I had to put on the ulti clip myself. He sent it to me for appendix carry, but the sheath too, just banger. And also, this was $120 with the sheath, like super screaming good deal, American made. Yeah, no brainer, absolutely no brainer. I've only had this for 10 days, but it already it's been in my pocket since I got it, and I've already ordered the materials for doing a build on this. So this is the Spyderco Smock. One of the designs, I didn't think I needed another Spyderco. I probably owned 50 Spydercos. I currently, including this one, own 7. And all of the ones that I own are, except for one, are builds. And what by that I mean is I've taken a knife with a knife steel that I liked, and then I got new scales, I got a new clip, I got maybe a new button, maybe new hardware, skiff bearings, things like that, and I've made it my own. And so I have 6 of those knives, and this is the 7th. This is standard in stock right now. This is the Stormtrooper edition of this knife. Rex 45, hollow grind, Warrenclyffe with a little bit of belly. Really like that shape. Really love that it's hollow grind as well. So, yeah. Now, the difference between this guy and this guy is about $200, okay? Which is a crazy amount of money. This probably costs $100 more than it should. But there are no, so anyway, you know, but it is what it is. I personally like a good Spyderco. This is a front flipper as well, as you can flick it very nicely with your thumb. I really like this steel, and I like the satin finish on this blade, and the materials I got for the handle, the scales, and the button, and the clip and everything. I think I'm gonna have a really cool little build to do. And it'll go in my collection of Spyderco builds. So it's kind of a Christmas present to myself, kind of like a, hey, you know, this is going to be a fun little project for you, so I'm looking forward to that. Next, I think I will mention my Wuon 2 X2 Pro. I got this. I unboxed this recently. Very cool rotary button with a push as well, and it has a lot of different modes, as well as color mode in front here. It moves, this guy pivots here. It's a very strong magnet in the back, so this little sidecar light pivots back and forth, which I've ended up using this a lot lately. And then it has a front light as well, and you just push this switch. So it has 3 positions. Forward is the forward light, sidecar is the middle, and back is lock. So no soup salad to figure out what you need. Also, I can't really show this right now. I'm not really prepared. But what this guy does is it goes from focused light to diffused to flood. So it goes from flood to focused. So you change your range on this flashlight, as well as the intensity, or you can have all 4 on at once for a big banger light. Rechargeable. This was a Kickstarter. I don't know if they're available yet. If they are, I will link it down below. But very cool. Also, this sidecar light has infinite amount of color changing ability besides white, which is very cool. So this has just been a nice light to have around me during the holiday season when you're sneaking around. You know, you never know where Santa Claus might attack you from, so you got to be prepared. And next, I carried this as a work knife a lot at work. This is the Hog DEA 2. Very nice knife, USA made. Apparently they're still kind of hard to find, especially in this blade shape. I'm really glad I got this, and this was a build for me. So it's got a lynch clip. It's got these nice diamond textured scales. Can't quite remember where I got them from. I also changed out the thumb studs because I didn't like the thumb studs that came with it, and I put in just a generic pair of thumb studs, which work a lot better for me. I love this. I love this knife. Super easy to use. Bar lock, flicks out super easy, and with the jimping on top here, just makes it a super easy knife to use around the shop while I'm building stuff. Yeah, and it's a fun little build. So Hog DEA, I've had this guy for a long time. I can't recommend him highly enough. If you see one, pick one up. And then finally, the knife I use the most is also the least expensive on here. Only cost me about $15, and that's the Hala Fores. Yeah, that's $16. Carbon steel. Why am I using this knife so much? It's a Scandi grind. It's made in Europe. Because it's fire season, and I have a fireplace. And so every night or every afternoon, I build a fire. And I need to chop some kindling up and, baton a couple of pieces of wood down. And I use this little guy. And I beat the crap out of it. And I use it every single day to build a fire. Super, super convenient, easy to use, still sharp. I just dropped it just for giggles. Let's see. All right, so I haven't stropped it probably in a year, and I've been using it next to my fireplace all winter long. Let's see after stropping it once, is it sharp? I got a little kink there. Yeah, so a little. It's got some places in the blade which aren't quite sharp, but that's fine given how much I've been using the crap out of this and the fact that it's 15 bucks. I could be using a $300 knife to do the exact same thing and bashing up the blade geometry and other stuff like that. Or I could just use this $15 knife and keep it by my fireplace and not really think about it. So yeah, I can't recommend this little guy highly enough. Little Scandi grind guy, carbon steel, really excellent. 211 carbon steel, 2111. Very nice. Anyway, link down below to this too. Highly recommendable. So yeah, that's the knives of the month. Thanks so much, guys. I don't think I did an episode of every single month of this, but I went through and I looked at all the episodes that I've done this year. Some very interesting patterns and knives there. I might talk about that later on in a wrap up video of this year of like my years of my knives of the year. Not necessarily the best knives that I did because I already did a video of that, but like my knives of the month recap. Like what did I carry a super lot if I look for trends over all of my knives of the month. So that might be my next kind of culmination video, or what I call my Sunday video, my evergreen video. But thanks so much for joining me, guys. Really appreciate all your support this year. I hope you have a great 2025. I hope you had a great 2024. And if you didn't, I hope that things turn around for you. And if you ever need any help, please let me know. Reach out. I'd love to talk to you guys. If you need a friendly ear to talk to or whatever, I'm there for you. So thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time on Sharp Ends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. That really helps. And if you want to win a knife of the month, click on the Patreon button down below. $3 a month, you could be entered to win a knife of the month. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye-bye now.